Hi guys, I'm Samina and welcome to the Cupcake Confession where I show you how you can learn to make decadent desserts and sweet treats. If this is your jam, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you do that, also ding this little bell button so you are notified every time I post a new recipe. Today I'm showing you how you can make the best Nutella brownies. Now these brownies are thick, they're fudgy, they're full of Nutella flavor. So first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 160°C or 325°F. In a saucepan, I filled water to about 1 inch of the way through. Then once it starts to simmer, I'm going to place a steel bowl or a metal bowl over this saucepan. I'm going to add my butter and dark chocolate, and once it's slightly melted, I'm going to add my Nutella. And once I add the Nutella, I'm just going to mix everything until the butter starts to melt as well. So butter is at room temperature, so it melts easily. So once it's melted about 90% of the way through, I'm going to take it off the heat because the residual heat will melt the butter. And while the mix is still hot, I am going to add my soft light brown sugar into this mix. So it helps the sugar to really dissolve into this chocolate mix. Once I've done that, I am going to pour this entire mix into the bowl of my stand mixer because we want a nice thin crackly top, and the secret to that is really whipping this really well. So I'm going to add my vanilla extract and add the eggs, and then I'm going to use my paddle attachment, and on a medium to medium high speed, I'm going to keep going or whisking this, beating this batter for about 3 minutes. And it's going to go really nice and light, and you'll see a lot of air bubbles popping up on the surface. That is perfect because that's going to give us that crackly top. Finally, we're going to add our all-purpose flour. We're going to sift it in, and now the trick here is to not overwork the batter but just fold the flour into this brownie mix. It does not give you a tough brownie because you're not activating the gluten in the flour, you're just merely mixing that into the brownie batter. I'm going to pour this into a 9 by 9 inch tin which I've lined with parchment paper. It's going to go in the oven for about 15 to 17 minutes. The best way to check is you insert your knife and it comes out with just a few moist crumbs. It shouldn't be dry, but it should have a little bit of batter to it, not liquid batter, but just slightly set with a few moist crumbs. You're going to let this cool for an entire day before you cut into this because that develops the flavor of the brownie. It makes it even fudgier. So I like to refrigerate this overnight. Now I'm going to slice into this Nutella brownie and I'm going to show you what it looks on the inside. And look at how decadently fudgy that is. You can generously drizzle some Nutella over the top of these brownies and serve them. So guys, that is it. This was my recipe for the best Nutella brownies ever. I hope you give this a go because it's really easy to make. Once you do that, don't forget to post a photo on Instagram and tag me at the Cupcake Confession. Also use the hashtag the Cupcake Confession so I am notified every time that you post a photo on Instagram using my recipes. If you like this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any feedback, suggestions, pop them down in the comments below. I post a new recipe every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you want to be notified, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And while you do that, ding this little bell button as well. Until I see you again next time. Bye.